So my business currently sells between $70,000 and $90,000 worth of books a month. So this is not theory. I'm not teaching you any theory. We sell over $1 million worth of books every year, just books. Courses, totally different concept. But guess what? When I moved that zero and it like divided my workload by 10, that's one way to look at it, or it multiplied my output by 10, however you want to look at it. I said, let me hire an attorney and a scientist and a minister and see if there are any scientific, municipal, or spiritual laws against moving zeros. They all three said the same thing. No, you can move as many as you want to. I said, well, let me move another one. And I take the same content and turn it into a course, a full-blown home study course, and I can sell it for $2,000. And now I only have to sell 500. Now, here's the cool thing about 500. 500 is only 2 a day, 5 days a week. And you can take weekends off. What? And you get a 2-week vacation. Okay. I feel the need to repeat something here because y'all looking at me kind of funny. This is not theory. No. Like, if somebody would just show me how, this is what I do. This is not what I'm thinking about doing. This is not what I read about doing. This ain't what I heard about doing. This is what I do. I do this. What? All this, then some. So I said, well, you know what? There's still some more zeros down here on the bottom. Well, I like it when we move these zeros to the top row. Move another one. What if I have a $20,000 mastermind? I only have to sell 50. That's only 1 a week. What? 1 a week for a year? I have a lady who used to be in my $55,000 mastermind. She had an automated webinar that sold a $2,000 product, and she was making $500,000 a month. Step by step. You say, what are the steps? Move another zero. Okay, that's a 5 step. That's 5 steps. Better keep on stepping. Right? That's 5 steps. What if you create a $200,000 VIP day? I did that. I created a $200,000 VIP day. I didn't know if anybody was going to buy it. But here's what I knew. If I didn't create it, nobody wasn't going to buy it. See, you let your what ifs talk you out of stuff that I let my what ifs talk me into. I wish I had some help. And I created this $200,000 VIP day. Guess how many people bought it the first year? 18 people. That's what I said. 18 people. That's $3.6 million. I am not bragging. Here's what I'm doing. I'm saying, hey, my friends, come here. I'm going to show you something really, really cool that I learned and that I've been doing for the last couple of decades. And it really, really works really, really well. Way better than dollars per hour. And while you were talking yourself out of it, I was talking myself into it. Guess what I did? January last year. No, not January. October 2022. Because that's when I introduced that $200,000 program. October 2023, I raised the price from $200,000 to $350,000. Sold 10 more. That's another $3.5 million. You say, Myron, why are you telling us this? I'm telling you this because if you can help somebody achieve a result, they will happily pay you. But here's what you got to do. Here's the secret sauce to make all of this stuff I just talked about work. To make the book so it sells. This is the part that's going to be hard for you until you just decide that this is what you're going to do anyway. Don't make any of it about you. Don't write a book about you. I just want to tell my story. Nobody wants to read about your story. The only people that care about your story is you and your mama, and she don't want to read about it. She was there when it happened, and it wasn't that interesting the first time. I wrote the book called From the Trash Man to the Cash Man. You know what people think? People think this is my story. This ain't my story. These are my discoveries. This ain't my story. My story? Nobody care about who cares about my story? I barely care about my story. Nobody cares. You have to make everything that you do in every product that you create, every book that you write, every home study course, you have to obsess over other people's problems so that they are willing to pay you because they realize you've obsessed over their problems more than they have. Here's what I found out. A $20 book is easy to sell. Would y'all like to know why a $20 book is easy to sell? Everybody say yes. Because it's easy for them to pay for. Did you hear what I just said? Guess what? A $200 product is easy to sell. You know why? For the same reason. A $200 product is easy to sell for the same reason. I'm going to blow your mind. A $2,000 product, a $20,000 product, a $200,000 product, a $350,000 product, even $1 million product. I have a $1 million coaching program that we only allow 5 people a year at a time in it. And we only have 3 people in it right now. I know. Poor thing. Okay. Here's my point. The $1 million program is easy to sell. How can I say that? Doesn't that sound ridiculous? Come on now. Don't that sound ridiculous? Come on now. It sounds ridiculous. Here's why it's easy to sell. Because I don't emphasize how much it costs if they say yes. I emphasize how much it costs if they say no. And I always make sure the cost of saying no is higher than the cost of saying yes. And when you get that down, it'll change your life for the rest of your life. And that is how you make $1 million step by step. All right. Hope that blesses you. In the meantime, in between time, stay blessed by the best, my people. We'll see you in the next video.